This is my homemade bullshit flag. Made it myself, and I've had it for quite a while now, but it's time to throw it. There it is. The bullshit flag has been thrown. And it's been thrown for a number of reasons, but today we're going to talk about Kim Davis, or Davies, or whatever her name is. She is the county clerk from Rowan County in Kentucky, who has repeatedly denied to issue marriages to same-sex couples on the basis of religious beliefs and moral, outrage against same-sex marriage. She's been married 4 times. Yeah, 4. But, apparently, and you might have to fact check me on this, but I'm pretty sure that after the first divorce, she had a set of twins who were subsequently adopted by the second husband. They're now being raised by the third husband, who is apparently the father. So, there it is. This is the moral compass in Kentucky of who gets a marriage license. The United States Supreme Court has denied hearing any of her arguments about... They said, just issue the fucking license. Do your fucking job. It's your job. It's a piece of paper. You are not morally responsible for whatever happens between these two couples. Your job is to issue a piece of paper. You get paid money to hand it over. Okay? Now, here's what's killing me, is that the Republican president for the state Senate of Kentucky, Robert Stivers, Stivers, I don't know if it's Stivers or Stivers, or I'm just going to call him Stivers, has asked that the United States District Court Judge David Benning hold off on issuing fines or jail time for contempt. I don't know if it's contempt, but from compelling her legally through financial or jail time to issuing these licenses until the Kentucky State Legislature has had time to rewrite the laws in Kentucky, which would then exempt Kim Davis from having to issue marriage licenses based on her religious beliefs. Here's the kicker. The state legislature is not in office. They're all on vacation. They're getting paid, but they're all on vacation until January. It's September 3rd, actually, right now as we're making this video. So that apparently this law from the Supreme Court saying that same-sex marriage is legal has literally invalidated almost every, according to Stivers, has literally invalidated almost every one of Kentucky's marriage laws. That's disturbing, just on so many levels. One of the stranger laws that they have in Kentucky is that when applying for a marriage license, the marriage license must be applied for in the county that the female resides. This, of course, becomes a problem for gay men marrying, because there is no female, so to speak, to apply for said license. The license can be applied for outside of that female's county, as long as it is applied for by the female, which again brings up a problem with same-sex marriage in regards to 2 females, because what county do you apply for it in? All of this does not change the fact that you're not doing your fucking job, Kim. But what you are doing is pointing out just how fucking backwards and twisted we are as a nation, where one person can decide whether or not 2 other people get married, especially when you yourself have been married 4 times. Now, the argument that they have there is that she became a Christian 4 years ago and that her slate was wiped morally clean. If you believe that, then, Mr. Stivers, then you are now required to release every prisoner who, after going to jail for murder, child porn, drug dealing, just thuggery, whatever, now that they have found God and become Christians, and their slate is now morally wiped clean, you are now required to release them from jail based on your argument. It's your argument. Not mine, yours. I don't know what bothers me more. The fact that we have to be having this conversation, or the fact that one person... Okay, Kim, question for you. Before you issue a license to a straight couple, do you check into the background to see if there's any infidelity and then deny an application based on morality because they would be cheating on their then said spouse in complete defiance of whatever religious beliefs you have? No, you don't. You don't. So just stop. It looks like you're looking for your 15 minutes of fame. It looks like you're going to get it. The fact that they're saying that if they send her to jail or compel her through financial or other means, and apparently there's people like, stacking up money like a GoFundMe in case they do start finding her, $1,000 a day or whatever. Apparently there's a group of people who are funneling money into a big giant pot to defend this woman's right to tell you who you can marry, because she is the moral compass of Kentucky, or apparently the nation, because her actions, if upheld as valid and legal, would then imply that any person, anywhere, for any reason, can deny you a marriage license because they say that it violates their moral conscience. And I want you to think about that slippery, slippery slope. And then, fuck it, weigh in, America. Let's do this. Let's actually have an honest, open conversation about how the 4 times married, with the third husband being the father of the children born after the first divorce, is the moral compass of our nation. And that's going to be our almost 8 minutes here this morning. Keep it classy, guys. Let's do this.